Alright, so over the past 2-3 days, I've made some pretty, let's say, borderline controversial posts through Facebook, and a lot of my female audience, and I have a lot, whether they be relatives or just girls whom I might have met along the way over the years or the months. And the funny thing that's crazy before I get there is most of my commenters on my posts on Facebook, my status updates, photos, majority of them are females, believe it or not. So, and it also goes to show a point that I've always made, which is women generally aren't the haters per se when it comes to guys involved in pickup and seduction and what I do. Usually most of the hate you're gonna get from other guys, not girls actually. Even though we preach a lot of stuff that may come off as sexist or misogynistic and so forth, guys are generally gonna be the one feeling butthurt about it. So women are fucking troopers. But nevertheless, you know, most of my comments and feedback comes from women. So I posted some pretty testy stuff over the past couple of days over Facebook, and you know, inadvertently they have given women the impression that all guys are like me. Pretty much. A lot of females who read my stuff are under the impression that they cannot trust their husbands or their boyfriends from now on. Because you know what? If Kenny says it, if Kenny writes such a thing, if Kenny's advocating such a thing, what about my boyfriend? What about my husband? Is he a man whore? Is he a womanizer? Is he a pickup artist? Does he secretly believe the type of shit that Kenny advocates or that Kenny circulates on the internet? So I've received a lot of questions, a lot of inbox messages from females over the past couple of days stating these sort of questions and queries, as in, you know, are men in general like this? Yeah, we understand. I mean, they would tell me like, yeah, we understand what you do and how you are. We understand you're a pickup artist, you're a PUA. We understand you fuck a lot of girls and that's just your shtick. But are all men like that? And it's sort of ironic because, I mean, come on, women are known for, especially in the fray of men bashing, women are known for saying shit like men are dogs, all men are dogs, you know, men are bad, men are this, men are that. You know, all the stuff with a negative connotation attached to them. So it's sort of ironic how women actually don't believe these things, that all men are dogs and stuff. But when put to the test, like I've done with my posts, women actually get taken aback, basically. And so when they contact me in my inbox messages on Facebook, it's sort of eye-opening that, okay, I mean, you know, you claim that all men are dogs. Why are you inboxing me, asking me if it's true that men just want to fuck? That was just to give an example. You know, and the reality is, ladies, and I really want to reach out to the females who check out my stuff, whether it's my blog or videos and, you know, my other works that's out there. I want to really put this into perspective right now and give it to you raw. Listen, the reality is, most men are not like me. I am a rare specimen, especially in the 21st century, where most men have been emasculated and you know, becoming more effeminate and so forth in a lot of ways. We don't have too many dominant alpha males, alpha men nowadays. Most men are pretty much borderline, you know, weak beta alpha and so forth. But that's all another story. The reality is, most men are not like me. Most men do not think like I do. Most men do not advocate the stuff that I advocate. Most men, I would say 96 to 97%, most men are actually decent guys. They're actually decent dudes who actually want a relationship and would like to take things beyond sex. Even if they don't want that initially, but it will eventually lead there, and guys would totally be at ease with that reality of a relationship or something more. Most guys are not out there looking to fuck down a whole town. You know, because this is what I do and what I've been doing for years now, doesn't mean that is the rule. You know, I am the exception. PUAs, pickup artists, and seducers, and game guys or players, whatever you want to call them. You know, we are the minority in this. You know, when it comes to men and dating and meeting women. So all men are not like Kenny. You know, all men do not think like I do. I mean, you could even do the math when it comes to, like, for instance, my friends on Facebook, the ones who are not involved in pickup. You know, my general AFC-ish friends or whatever you want to call them, males that is. You know, the stuff that they post, and this goes to show once again that the average guy he's living in oblivion and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on around. The average guy, the average male friend I have on Facebook who's not into pickup, he's posting shit about basketball, LeBron James, and soccer, and World Cup, and Ebola bullshit, and you know, that is what the average guy you know, that is what the average guy's reality is when it comes to online posting and stuff. The average guy is not thinking about shagging down the girl next door or cold approaching other girls. So in the grand scheme of things, women really don't have much to fear when it comes to their boyfriend cheating or their husbands having affairs around the place and shit at work, or fucking somebody in the bathroom at McDonald's and it's not gonna happen. You know, most guys live in a self-contained box that society had made for them, and most guys are not going to step out of that box. Most guys are not going to step out of that zone that society has made for them, and that women have relegated them to. Most guys are fine with being just ordinary. Most guys are cool with just having 2 or 3 sexual partners in their whole entire life. That is the reality for most men. So it's their reality and they have to live with it, and they choose to live with it. This is why I've always said pickup isn't something that could go mainstream. Seduction and what we teach will never go mainstream because most guys cannot handle the pressure of actually approaching 100 girls a day. I do this for years now. There's numerous amount of times where I approach 100 girls per day. I mean, it's so autopiloted that I don't even think about it. Most guys are not doing that. Most guys cannot do it. Most guys will not do it. They don't have the mental fortitude, the psychological fortitude to do it. As they get rejected once by one girl, the girl just turns away. Whatever it might be, whatever form that rejection comes in, that's it. He's dejected, his day is over. So I've built resistance and a tolerance towards being rejected.